What's up, Raiders? Bionic here. Welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today I got a cool quick guide for you guys, okay? When to fuse. Sounds really simple. It's actually a little bit more complicated than that. And a lot of it has to do with timing, okay? And so that also sounds quite easy, and obviously you would want to fuse during a champion chase tournament. So this video will be a little bit like in two parts. We're going to look at my current Vergumkaar fusion, why I have not fused him yet, and then we're going to look at some screenshots and the calendar that I prepared for Vergumkaar, and how I'm preparing for the next champion chase tournament and how I'm going to bet on the fact that I will get one, or we will get one, before the Vergumkaar fusion is over. If it doesn't happen, then I just fuse outside of the champion chase tournament, okay? So first, let's look at where I'm at. I'm pretty much done. I have all the champions. I have Fane, rank 5, fully ascended, ready to go, which I will level throughout the next 5 days, probably in the sparring pit. There's no need for me to rush this. I don't need Vergumkaar right now. He's a good champion, probably going to be helpful for faction wars, but like he's not a game changer for me. Then we have Caden, also got him, but I got him as a copy during the champion chase tournament of Vergumkaar, okay? But I want a second copy. I worked on all the rares to do this, and I did pull a 2-Hawk the Wanderer during the 2-Chance Void event, which we had last week. Okay, so again, but I want a copy of this guy, okay? So I am going to fuse this, I'm going to fuse this, and I'm probably going to fuse this. Now, I can wait for Baroth, the Blood-Soaked, and gamble that we're gonna get this champion chase tournament on next Friday, and I'll show you guys why I believe that, and do everything in one day. But that's a little bit rough. I gotta be sure that I have enough potions, ascension potions saved up, which should be doable. I'm gonna need a lot of brews. I'm gonna have to have a lot of food ready to go to get this guy to 4, rank him up to level 40, rank him up to 50, then all the way, you know, the whole thing, right? So what I might do is I might not be that I might not take that big of a risk, and I might fuse him right now and make sure he's ready to go throughout the week, so that when we get to the Friday, and if we get this champion chase tournament, I'm going to fuse 1, 2, 3 for about, what, 750 points, 850 points, because this is a void, and then I'm going to get a 500 points, I think, right, from Vergumkaar. Okay, putting me at basically the first 3 milestones of any champion chase tournament, okay, and then I'm assuming it's going to be a 2-Chance Ancient Shard event. Therefore, I'm probably going to use a couple Ancient Shards because I'm going to be able to reach a higher milestone, okay? And what does that look like? That's the big question here, is that it looks like this. Every once in a while, you get the ability to have enough champions or fusions saved up. So this is why I'm saying when to fuse. It is important because every now and then you'll be able to do this. Reach a legendary tome. In this case, this was part of the Vergumkaar fusion, which I opened a couple shards, say void shards, right? About 10 or 13. And then I made it to my rare, but I pulled some epics in there. And so it got me close to this point right here. Then what I did is I did some mystery shards to get me a Caden. Then I pulled the Caden, that counted as points as well. And then did a couple more mystery shards. Next thing you know, I'm at a legendary tome. So let's say I open about 15 void shards, right? During a 2-Chance event, which is the perfect time to open your shards. I get all of these rewards. And on top of that, then I open about 400 or 500 mystery shards. I get myself a legendary tome. Not a bad deal for simply waiting at the right moment to open up a lot of shards. Even if it's mystery shards and you just feed them into champions, this is perfect, right? I converted my shards into a legendary tome and an extra copy of Caden. So if we do this yet again with the Vergumkaar fusion, maybe with the 2-Chance event on next Friday, I'm totally speculating here, but if that happens, maybe I'll be able to do something similar, yet again, with a minimal amount of shards opened, right? So let's say I open 30, maybe 40 ancient shards, but that is going to give me, a legendary tome, then why not? It's a perfect time to hold off on fusing, so when to fuse, yet again, is to make sure then you can use that fusion or those fusions along with shards to get better rewards, because just the fusions alone would get me, let's say, the first 3 rewards, which are not that great, but combine that with opening a couple shards, and let's say you get really lucky and you pull an epic or a legendary, heck, you might even be able to push and finish really high in your tournament. Then you get even better rewards from here. Okay, so when to fuse, it is as simple as saying during a champion chase tournament, but to plan on the next one is the second part of that answer, right? So let's look at a couple of previous champion chase tournaments, and that is how I'm predicting that the next one will be next Friday, okay? This is the one here for Dracul Gaunt, and this was the 21st of September. That is when it finished, okay? And over here, I had to get a couple of the fragments for the fusion in there as well, so I kind of worked on that. Pretty simple. Then about 10 days, almost 2 weeks later, we had the one from the, what's it called? The Dracul again. But this was after the fusion had ended. This was kind of like a little extra for any people who had missed out, okay? I didn't really do this one. Maybe I did a couple of mystery shards in there, whatever. Maybe I pulled an epic champion. I don't know. I don't remember exactly. But obviously, you saw that I did not push, okay? So I'm sort of skipping on pushing on one tournament so that I can save up to spend or to use my resources in the next one that counts, right? And so this was the one from that we have right now, Vergumkaar. I just showed this one, I pushed, and I made it all the way to a legendary tome, okay? So by holding off onto this, I'm hopefully going to have another champion chase tournament, which again, I said I'm expecting might happen next Friday. And the reason I say that is because we've just had, according to the calendar of the Vergumkaar fusion, we've had a champion chase tournament first, which was a Friday right here, okay? That was the Friday, and we had a couple days to do it. Then this weekend, on the 16th, we just had a summon rush. And so logically, the next one up should be, you know, a little bit later, let's assume a week later, should be a champion chase tournament. And if we count 5 days from today, that brings us to Friday for a champion chase tournament along with a 2-chance ancient, okay? So I'm going to gamble on the fact that I can push this all the way to the end, last day, last couple of hours, and get a champion chase tournament for me to complete all of this, get all the extra points, and then use a couple ancient shards, okay? So it sounds simple, but I wanted to point that out to you guys because this is what I do regularly, okay? This is how I try to maximize what my resources will net me. Shards open during a 2-chance event are one thing. You get the chances of getting certain legendary champions, right? Or 10-chance event, right? But then shards used during a 10-chance event or 2-chance event during a summon rush is even better. And if you have a champion chase tournament instead and you're saving up fusions plus your shards, then you're going to probably get even more rewards in those champion chase tournaments. So anyway, I'm not going to stretch this out any more than I already have. I think you guys get the picture by now, okay? So if you use your resources at the right time, shards included, fusions included, okay, you will net more rewards for them. And that matters in the long run. Again, let this be another example that I pulled it off, okay? So let me know what you think in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you later.